Today it's all about this guy, the Yongnuo YN300 Mark III. Hey there folks, welcome back to the Photo Video Show where we explore all things photography. I'm your host Mark Puckett, and on today's show we're talking about this big guy right here. This is the latest offering from Yongnuo in the arena of portable LED lighting systems. And man, is this thing a winner in my book. But before we get into it, don't forget that if you end up liking this video, please give it a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment too if you've been using this guy right here. So without further ado, let's get started. So this is the YN300 Mark III, Yongnuo's third 300 LED bulb portable lighting system. And I gotta be honest, I'm totally impressed. While the barn doors are more for show than anything else, they do serve a very important function, and we'll get to that a little bit later, but overall, the build quality and construction is very solid. I don't feel like these are flimsy barn doors. It also comes with an extremely handy wireless Bluetooth remote control that will control both the Mark III and the Mark II that has both the 5500K and the 3200K temperature control settings. It also comes with a small little carry and holding handle, which again comes in extremely handy. I'll show you some examples here in just a moment. Last but not least, it also comes with a CTO and a clear diffuser. So starting with the unit around the back, if you push the big round knob, that will turn the unit on. The unit has two settings. If you do fine adjustments, it will go up or down by 1 unit. If you switch to the coarse, it will increase or decrease the light output by 10, which I find pretty handy because sometimes you don't need those fine adjustments. You just want to crank it all the way up or crank it all the way down. It also has a battery indicator, so it goes through P0 through P9, and it will also let you know what channel you happen to be on so that you can adjust those things on your remote control. Also on the back, you have a power port so that you can hook this thing up to a wall outlet. You can buy it separately, so just a forewarning, the unit does not actually come with that power adapter. Now, even though the Mark III is only daylight balanced, you can insert your diffuser, whether it be the clear or the color temperature orange, to give you a warmer look if that's what you're looking for. And just for the record, this unit does not come with a battery, just saying. So the remote works extremely well. It just works right out of the box. You want to click it on, you can adjust the up and down power settings. As you can see, it just goes all the way down to 00 and then goes all the way up to 99. It's extremely handy, especially if your lighting setup is literally across a room or a warehouse. This thing just works. It's very handy to have that without always having to ask an assistant to go make those light changes for you. Like I was saying earlier about the barn doors, they don't really block that much light. While the idea is great, and I do appreciate them putting in the efforts and all that good biz, it's just really, they're not that effective overall. But what they do extremely well, I said doo-doo, is hold your wax or parchment paper. And this effectively makes this very small 300 LED bulb light into a very big light source. It is extremely effective trick, so if you don't want to buy softboxes and all that kind of stuff, just toss a piece of parchment paper on your lights. Totally makes it better. The YN300 Mark III also has a swivel base, and it has a very nice solid metal hot shoe mount, which I appreciate quite a bit because when you put them in these kind of stands and you're really kind of cranking and torquing them down, it does make it a much more solid connection, so you don't have to worry about your lights toppling over. And along with that solid metal base, we also have solid metal threads. Again, this is very, very handy because when you're torquing down a handle or you're cranking it down on a light stand, you don't want to strip out those threads. And that little handle that I showed you earlier conveniently screws directly into the bottom. This effectively makes this thing an awesome handheld portable lighting system. It is awesome to just have your assistant run over, grab your lighting system and direct them to put it exactly where you need that light. This is probably one of the best features of the light because A, it's very portable, but B, it's very versatile. It can be anywhere you need it to be. But the handle serves a dual purpose. If you don't have someone hold it for you, you can simply slip it directly onto a standard light stand. So if you've got several of these, you can literally place them all around your area, creatively light your scene, and you don't ever have to constantly worry about finding something to mount them to. So if you don't have any extra hardware, just plop these suckers right down on top of any standard light stand and you're good to go. But I also found that without the parchment paper, it is hot enough to be an excellent little hair light. If you need some separation from your background and you need a little rimming light upon the shoulders and the head and the ear area, this thing works perfect. So there you have it, there you go, folks. Thanks again for stopping by here at the Photo Video Show. I'm your host, Mark Puckett, and I will see you guys again on the next one.